Hi guys, so we're here at number 19 Crafts and Designs in Derry's Craft Village, and we are going behind the screens today with Maureen McGhee, Irish designer. Can I just jump straight in and tell us a bit about where everything started? Now, I know you started in, was it? Grenna Mill Craft School in Kilkenny. What brought you all the way up to Derry?
Well, I'm a bit of a kind of a mixture because my family are originally from Donegal.
Okay.
McGhee, Donegal, GHEE. But I went to secondary school here, grammar school here, and I always liked art. And I actually, my mother spotted a little notice on the back of the Irish Times, crafters wanted, and that little 2-inch square led me from school into the arts because I was very good at physics and other subjects, but I dropped art at school. So I actually went back to it when I was 18, and I spent a year in the mill, a washing mill down in Kilkenny, and learned all crafts, all disciplines of crafts, weaving, pottery, silversmithing. And I knew then that I liked silversmithing and working with metals. And from that I took the usual route through foundation year in art college, and I went to Belfast and came back to settle in Donegal, but now I live in Derry.
Well, so you've been on your travels at least anyway?
I don't stay in one spot, no.
Oh, none of us creatives do.
No.
So you actually went away from the craft and design and you just ended up back?
I came back again, yeah. I think the word design is important. I've always liked designing, and I started with crafts, but it's always been something that I work with my hands and create, and I love creating. So I always try to reinvent myself and learn new kind of disciplines. Like at the minute I'm interested in colouring metals, but that also was an interest when I was at art college. So I am kind of coming full circle again. But I love, when you're making things for the craft sector, then you have to diversify and cover all slots of levels that people want to spend money on. And I also do larger art pieces as well.
Well, yeah, I must say myself, looking through your work, that I saw a lot of metal craft designers, and there's something unique about your work.
Well, thank you.
No, it's really, and looking at your background, you started working with silver, I believe.
I did, yeah.
And what is there something about silver that is better than working with other?
Well, there's another interesting stories, and friends know I love telling stories. But I only found out about 10 or 15 years ago that my great-great-grandfather was a silver and gold mine in Donegal, and he actually worked in it. So he took. I've always had an attraction towards silver, and there's nobody else in the family that worked in metal work. But my grandfather used to whittle away at wood and build stools and horse and traps and things. And then the great-grandfather, he worked in a silver mine in County Derry, so he took the rocks out of the earth and it passed through his hands. And I take the silver and I work with it, and it passes through my hands, and it has to be happy passing through my hands. And there's something, there is an affinity with silver.
So you actually mentioned with some of your work, you referred to treasures as the Irish bog oak, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a wee bit about that, like for UK viewers as well?
Yeah.
What is Irish bog oak?
Well, it's oak that fell when the weather system in Ireland changed, and it changed in different places over in Europe as well. But the weather system changed, which meant that there was a lot of rain, and the roots loosened on the trees. It was just frozen, so they fell into the peat soil, and the acid from the soil preserved the oak. But the oak then absorbed the colour of the peat. In Ireland we have the turf we burn on the fire, which is partially partially decomposed or fossilised.
Right, okay.
So it's cut here in Ireland to burn, but the trees that lay in that environment of the acid, it preserved the woods, and then it coloured the wood. So whenever you take the oak out of the ground now, it's actually coloured, but it behaves exactly the same way as oak that you would have today.
So it's actually going through somewhat of a natural kind of preservation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something really special in that.
There is, and I always say to people, 5,000 years ago, that tree felt the sun on its bark. It felt the wind and the weather. There was birds and animals that landed on its tree, and it witnessed that we don't even know what it looks like. So when you're touching that Irish bog oak, you're touching a piece of history.
amazing. And speaking of history, like your family history, I'm getting the vibe that, you know, you mentioned your father working with metal, and obviously you're saying silver, and you're going on to work with different metals and woods. So is that something you embed, you know, you like to obviously keep your history in there as well?
Oh, I do. I actually make different collections, and I call them after the townlands in Ireland that were connected with the family. So my maternal grandparents lived in a place called Ballaloski in Carndonagh, so I have a Ballaloski range. And my paternal grandparents, they were born in a place called Ballyargus. And my great-great-grandparents came from Glentower, which is in Donegal as well. So I call the pieces that, but I also have an affinity with wood. I believe from my grandfather used to whittle away wood, and that I just love the wood. And the metal is something that a great-great-grandfather worked in silver mines, and he took the rocks out of the earth as through his hands, and I took the silver and created something beautiful out of it. So I do believe there's a kind of a connection there somewhere, a spirit.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, there's something special in that, obviously, that you're, you know, bringing your own history and being able to do something special for other people.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at some of your stuff. A lot of it's personalised.
Yeah, okay.
Do you personalise to a person, a family, or is there stories behind any of your work?
Oh, I do. People approach me whenever they want something in silver, usually. And there's one piece that evolved through talking to a friend, and she wanted something that would hold the family together. So I called it a timepiece, and it involved making a piece of jewellery for all the members of the family. But just like your family all have the same blood and genetics, then I symbolise that by cutting all the pieces out of one piece of silver, so that when the pieces were made and into jewellery, I had a wooden holder, and the wooden holder then held all the pieces, and it symbolised the family coming together. So it's like a jigsaw, and the finished pieces all fit together, and nobody else can ever fit that piece. And then once a year, there's a timekeeper that brings everybody together, and they all wear the jewellery and pull it together. And I've done that also with.
Wow, that is truly beautiful, because you're bringing families together, you're bringing relationships together with that kind of thing. You know, something, that moment created with that one piece of silver and the story behind it, there must be an energy about that for those customers.
It's beautiful. And they still do that every year, this particular family. And even whenever somebody leaves a family, you pass the jewellery to somebody else, and that person then represents you. So it holds families together.
And I can see it in your eyes that that's something that's special to you, you know, seeing emotions and, you know, created from your work, which is truly amazing. Speaking of which, you know, emotional ties to your work and that kind of thing, like personally, you know, a lot of artists and creatives I spoke to, it's when there's something special and emotionally in their work, that's where it brings out, you know, the best in them.
It brings it out,
For the viewers back in the UK, is there anything or any advice you would give people, or you know, for creatives in the industry?
Yeah, I would say follow your passion. Always believe in what you're doing. And for me personally, if I don't create, it's a bit like damming up a river, and I get kind of frustrated, and I know it's something that I'm always going to do. So even though I went to art college, then I retrained later on, and I taught for 20 years, I was always creating. So I would say, listen to what makes you tick. Something will hit your soul and your passion, and stay with that, and always believe in what you're doing. And if you believe in something, and you put good spirit into something, then other people recognise it. Just become very good at one particular thing that you do, and it doesn't matter if other people are doing other things. The people who admire and are attracted to what you do will come to you.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, you're doing your work to get, you know, other people, to get it out to other people, but at the same time, when you put something emotional and solely into your work, that's when other people can truly get.
They get it.
You know, that you totally get it, and
and you put that extra. You go the extra mile. You finish it properly. You put it in the best display. You talk about it. You handle it lovingly. The years ago, and I made a piece for her, a brooch, and she would have been in nice places in Dublin, and this particular brooch, she was sitting with her husband, and she saw this man looking over at her all the time. She was like, and she looking at me, and she was kind of getting a bit embarrassed. And at the end of the meal, before the end of the meal, the man came over and said, "Excuse me, I never do this. I've never done this in my life before. I'm an architect." He said, "But I couldn't help but notice that brooch. Where did you get it?" And usually whenever I make special pieces, they come back with that story of the approach and say, "Where did you get that?" Because it is so different.
And that holds its own explanation to what we're talking about, you know, that if someone can just, in the corner of their eye, see something that's that special,
Yes.
and actually come and say, where did you get that?
Yeah.
That must be special to you yourself, to show that your work stands out as well.
It makes me happy. It definitely makes me want to make the best thing for people. And I always know before I hand something over that I couldn't do any better. And
Yeah.
that's the passion, and that's doing your best. Just do your best.
And that's what being a creative is about,
Yeah.
you know, in hindsight. So in terms of your work, I know you actually deliver to America, UK, Ireland. I was really surprised to hear that you're going worldwide. Yeah. So where could we find your work? You know, for anyone overseas.
Anybody? Well, I have a shop on Etsy. I also have a website, www.maureenmcghee.com, and I can be approached just personally if there's kind of small pieces that people want made and tell their story, and basically they tell their story to me, and I put it into something that will be a treasure.
Wow, that is truly amazing, and something to be treasured. No
Yeah.
pun intended.
Yeah.
No pun intended. However you
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this has been Maureen McGhee. All her details will be on the screen, and you can visit her shop online, and hopefully we'll get some orders overseas for you.
Thank you. That's brilliant.